Today on Ontheclock Radio, we got my motherfucking dog, Oba Rowland, in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
What's the deal, my dog?
What's up, my boy?
Can't call it. So what's been good with you, my dog?
Slow motion, man. Everything good, man. Can't complain. Yeah.
So how the music industry treating you, man?
Shit, man. It's an industry. You know what I'm saying? It's an industry.
Well, what that mean, though?
Shit, man. You know, it got ups and downs, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't can't expect nothing, man. Just work for what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Work for what you want. Everything you want, you gotta work for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna ask you, how you get your name?
That's my real name.
Oh,
yeah, it's my real name. Yeah, it means king in Africa. Yeah, certain tribes of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Oba means king. Yep.
So you a real king out here.
Yeah, that's hey, man.
Like everybody here
Blessed.
Screaming king, you
hey.
real king.
Yeah, man. Every time they say Oba, you technically saying king. So
that's what's up. So it was always destined for you.
That's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For real.
How long you been doing music?
Oh, man. I've been rapping since I was like a kid, man, with my friends in school and shit. But doing it serious, probably 2010 was my first project. That's about, almost 12 years now.
And that was the Feel Me?
Yep, Feel Me, yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. That came out October 2010, so yeah. About wrapping up on 12.
What inspired you to like even want to pick up a pen or get up on the mic?
Shit, honestly, when I tell this story all the time, people think I'm playing. Second grade, I went to a new school, and my homeboy is like, you know how you when your main man, y'all be like, man, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? We type to this day, like that's my man. So we was at the school and shit. And I was just like, dude, nobody. I was just a new kid. I was a little nobody. He got on stage. He had a talent show. He got on stage and started rapping. And all the bitches stood up and went crazy. And I was like, oh, I gotta get some hoes.
Say it was
I
the
got
hoes.
to get the hoes. Like this nigga had the hoe. I mean, he had 8th grade. He was second grade, had 8th grade hoes going crazy. I said, oh no, I need that. Yeah, so I started rapping off of that. I mean, eventually it got deeper than that, but you know, that's what started. I gotta be honest, that's what started.
Hey, that's real though.
Hey, I mean, niggas do everything for the hoes though.
No, for sure.
Everything's for the hoes.
For sure.
Technically.
Especially when you're a kid. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah.
You definitely gotta impress the girls.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
So how did that work though? Like, as soon as you hopped off the porch with it, like all the girls just flocked to you, or
hell nah, hoes hated me. I'm trying to think. Shit, I was just the fat black funny guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Like I think like 8th grade, the first time I did something impressive, like with rapping, and like the school started to like really gravitate towards me. Like, oh man, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that was just like school shit. Like when I started doing it seriously, I had this song. It was like a strip club song. And long story short, I used to go to this strip club called Brass Key with Drunken Mass. This dude Drunken Mass was the DJ at and shit. And I used to go up there. And I'm not a strip club nigga to this day. Like I'm really not a strip club nigga technically. But I the nigga I used to go to the strip club and I tried to get in and give them my CD, and they never would let me in. They always had to go slit, and they'd be like, "Huh, who's you?" And I was like, I used to be like, "Yo, man, I'm just an artist from Whoop." Like you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give DJ my CD, and they'd take my CD through the slit. I'm like, all right. Bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold me. I did that a couple times, and the third time, the club was open. So what I was doing wrong was I was going too early. The club was closed. Right. That's why they wasn't letting me in. They wasn't trying to hold me. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking crazy at them. Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas hold me one more time. Nah, nigga, it ain't like that, bro. You just going too early. So, So I ended up going during the club hours, and I called him, and I was like, yo, man, I've been trying to give you my CD. Woo, woo. And he was like, yeah, man. I told him, I said, look, bro, if you play this shit, nigga, if this shit whack, throw my CD across the fucking room. Nigga, had security come bounce me up out of here. Y'all whoop my whatever, nigga, y'all got to do. But, nigga, if you play my shit hot, man, come on, man. You got to come on. So he was like, you that confident? Huh? I was like, yeah, you put the song on. And I swear, the club wasn't packed like that, but I swear, nigga, like everybody that was in that bitch was like, rocking. Like the girl on stage was even like, when the song first started, she was like, hey, nigga, this ain't my song. He was like, shut up, bitch. Like, nigga, keep dancing and shit like that. And I was like, because I was about to be embarrassed. I'm like, shit, she about to kill me on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
That's how I be.
Like, chill, just dance to it real quick, baby. And she got the dancing to it. You know what I'm saying? Gave me her number afterwards and shit. I swear to God, everything. Like, yep.
So at that point, you knew like you had some
whole
shit.
Club went crazy, like to the song. And the nigga and Drunken Mass was like, I'm cool with Drunken Mass to this day. He was like, damn, nigga, I didn't know this was you. Like, this like one of the, nigga, we've been playing this song because I had gave my CD out to the nigga before. It was a slit. Oh, so right. They didn't really, you know what I'm saying? They let me in. So I didn't know they was playing it or not. So he was like, man, we been playing this song, nigga. We didn't know that was you. Like, nigga, him and DJ Henhouse said that shit. So that was my first time, like, actually experiencing some sort of like, okay, niggas, I can make like a good song. Like, niggas will fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know where to go from there, though, honestly. I kind of fucked that whole play up. So.
How that feel, though? Like, you know, haven't seen a whole club, you being like, coming from nothing, nobody, like, seeing a whole club just.
Man, by myself, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. Cause I had a crew of niggas and shit, but they was like in the hood, man. They wasn't really trying to, you know what I'm saying, get active for real. I think eventually they did, but at that time I was the first one to jump. Like, nigga, I'm going right now. I gotta go get my shit played right now. I ain't got shit. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that shit felt great. It just felt like, okay, I'm not crazy. Cause you know, this should make you think you crazy for real.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be doing this shit for years, or you feel like you're doing it for years. Man, we doing it for like 1 or 2 years. I was talking to somebody, my homegirl and shit. I just met her technically, but you know, I've known her for a while. But she was like, yeah, you know, I asked her like, how long you been rapping? She was like, yeah, man, I only been doing this shit for like 2 years, but I'm gonna give it to like I'm 25, and then I was like, what? Like, niggas popping like 29 and go crazy.
For sure.
Multi-millionaires. Like, nigga, why would you start at 25? Like, you're only 2. What? So yeah, like this should make you feel like you crazy though. Like, if you keep doing it, and it just ain't working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or it ain't, or what you want it to happen, it's not happening. It should drive you crazy.
Yeah. What point of your career you was just like, I gotta do this shit full blow, like it's time to like take off, you just like straight focused on nothing but the music? Like, was it at that point where you seen all the people at the brass key listen to your shit, or did it take like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I remember this one time, I want to say about 2009-ish, something like that. I went to Eastern, I went to Eastern at the time. I just got enrolled into Eastern. And I was going to school. I was hustling up there too. You know what I'm saying? I just remember I had jewelry, all the clothes. I had the whip on rims. Like, I had girls like up there that kind of fucked with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people fucked with me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas knew who I was. She wasn't, you know. I just had a good reputation. And I just remember I had a homeboy. This is my homeboy to this day. I don't want to say his name, but this is my homeboy to this day. And like, this nigga was the biggest thing out here. Like, but we was tight back then, but we wasn't like how we are now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I sat here and was like, man, I don't get this shit. Like, this nigga is selling out parties. People are buying his merchandise. People are streaming his music. All the girls playing his shit. But no disrespect to him, but at the time period, he didn't have all the things, all the tools that I thought you needed to be the man in real life.
Right.
Like, he didn't have a car. He didn't have a place to stay like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
he was the hottest nigga out though.
Right.
And I'm looking like, damn, what the fuck? This don't make sense. But me, I ain't no hater though. So I'm like, nigga. Sure. So I'm like, regardless, nigga. I instead of being like trying to hoe a nigga, like, I'm the real nigga with all the shit. I really did this. And like, no, I was just like, okay, hold on. What the fuck is you doing that I'm not doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started taking it serious. That was before my filming project drop. I started realizing like, oh, okay, this nigga's like studio everyday type shit. Oh, this nigga's like really paying for videos. Oh, he's really doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of me buying a chain, nigga, go buy a fucking video, or, you know what I'm saying? Or go get a new batch of beats, or whatever the fuck you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But like, or think about promotion or whatever. Like, think about t-shirts, like, just whatever, bro. Like, and I just start changing my mind frame, just like looking at one of my close friends to this day, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. Like, it's not about, that's why they kind of like, you know, I think Detroit was kind of slow on that, because we such a like realistic city. Like, everybody here gotta be doing what they saying. You know what I'm saying? And I realized like, oh shit, the rest of the world ain't doing the shit they saying. They just, but they found a way to get to the cheese.
Right.
But it's just like, it's not like what y'all niggas think. Like, this isn't a literal world. You know, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you gotta paint pictures, and, you know what I'm saying, more so than actually do the painting. You know what I'm saying? Perform the, you know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest lesson I learned. Like, oh shit. I remember I gave a lot of my shit away. Nigga, moved back in with my mama. Nigga, well, I caught a case too. I ain't gonna Jeff. I had to move back in with my mom. But yeah, I moved back in with my mom's and was like, all right, fuck it. We're gonna start from ground one, scratch. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I started putting my project together.
So you say investing is like probably like the most important part of this shit.
Yeah, investing in yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, right. In your career.
Yep. But see, a lot of people, They want to invest in like the shine and like that. They want to. I mean, you can do this. Look, there's no wrong or right way to do this shit. I'm just saying, if my personal opinion is that if you want longevity, if you want niggas to be like for the next 10, 20 years to be like, oh yeah, I fuck with him. I think that it's a certain thing you need to invest in. It's quality. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how would you say your investment then paid out so far in your career?
Man, tremendous, because like it's gotten to the point where like I've been trying to explain to people about my career, like like, you know, and this is no shade or nothing, but you know, just from studying the industry I'm in, the biggest thing that I never had that I learned that everybody has, people got backings. Like I didn't know that. I thought niggas was really like hustling, taking the hustle money, and then no, I'd be like an OG. They'd be like, "Yo, let me add something to your little hustle money." They might have done everything they said they're doing. I'm not saying that, but hold on, they got support where another nigga would be like, "Yo, hold on, let me add 10,000 to that so you can push that the right way." Ride my car, come on, hop in my car and shit. Do that. Put these chains on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I personally never done that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying if I could do it over again, I would. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Flat out, I would. But I just personally, I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I didn't know. And my career is kind of like a word of mouth career when you technically think about it, because I never had a campaign. I never put up posters. You know what I'm saying? I never stood on the corner and passed out CDs. I never like asked niggas for things, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And you should.
No, you should.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it from an ego standpoint. I'm saying like I wish I would have done that, because my career might be, you know, my name might ring like a household name technically. Even I'm doing pretty good, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll probably be in a different situation is what I'm saying. Historically, you know what I'm saying?
So do you wish you could take it back, or you was like straight where you at?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Everything God's gonna give you is gonna give you. So shit, I'm good. I ain't sure. I'm just telling you the lessons I learned. Like, oh shit, okay. Cause like my just word of mouth when you think about it. Like, nigga, like I don't have like a whole, let's say like I'm just saying names here. Let's say like a payroll, right? You got a whole crew, Doughboys Cash Out. You got a whole branding behind you that the whole city, the whole side of the town knows about. You know what I'm saying? Other side of town, Ice Revezo. You got a whole Team East Side, a whole, you know what I'm saying? Ice Records. Yeah. Like, you got a whole branding behind you. When you hear Oba Rowland, what do you think about people? Like, okay, yeah, he's cool with Sean, or he's cool with Dej Loaf, but even before that, it was like, what was I? You know what I'm saying?
So what's stopping you from building your own team?
Oh, I am now. Yeah, that's what I'm more now.
Okay.
PSL. Okay. I should have worn a hoodie, but yeah, PSL. Okay. That's my own brand, my own label.
What that stand for?
Public School League.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you bringing it back to the hood for real.
It's just simple. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I played in public schools. I went to public schools. I want my label to be based on, like, you know, come as you are, all are welcome. I'm not just thinking about rap. I'm not just thinking about R&B. I'm thinking about pop, nigga, folk. I don't even fuck country, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about just the creative aspect, period, that is here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not from Detroit, I don't give a fuck either. But I mean, I'm here in Detroit. I'm based in Detroit. I'm trying to build it from here. You know what I'm saying? The foundation from here.
You got any artists already signed to you?
Nah, not yet. I had one. I had one and she left. Yeah, she left. She honestly, she said I was taking too long. You know what I'm saying? To, like, the help.
This shit take time to build.
But that's, yeah, and you know, we still cool. So I have to explain it to her. Like, I mean, look, I'm not the type of guy that's gonna hold you back and say, you know, nigga, fuck that. Nah, nigga, okay, do your thing. But I did let her know, like, listen, this is not like, no, this ain't no overnight thing. Everybody that you, like, I tell people all the time, everybody that they think has popped overnight, none of them have. There's not one person that you can say, people think T Grizzly popped overnight. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? People think Dage popped overnight. She did not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an overnight thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So regardless if you with me or if you with the next nigga, you're going to have to put in that time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she does her thing.
No, for sure. Yeah. For sure. So what do an artist have to do, or even, are you even looking for artists, like, to even, if they want to be signed to Oba, like, what they do? They got to reach out. You know, you got showcases coming up. What?
Well, what I'm more so focused on right now is the brand itself and brand recognition, and I got some other things in my personal career that's enabling the funding to go right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more so focused on my structure right now. I am looking at other artists. I'm talking to other artists. I am open to other artists, but I don't sell nobody. I'm not selling nobody no dreams. I'm not telling nobody, yeah, sign to me, and no, this ain't that type of record company. No, this is like, all right, nigga, all right, I got some plans I'm working on. I like what you're doing. If God allows it, I fuck with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But it got to make sense. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. That's the difference that I want to be. That's the difference I want to make between most niggas in the game. Like they kind of like waste niggas' time for real. There's a lot of people out here that waste a lot of niggas' time. No. It's a lot of people here in the city that have a name of being a certain prestigious type of person. And it's like, that nigga's not that. But all right, whatever, we'll let it rock. You know what I'm saying? Let him cook it, let him feed his family. I ain't tripping. Right. That's not like that.
Yeah. So do you feel like you working with other artists, like as a manager or CEO, whatever, would like slow your career up?
Nah. I don't think so at all. Because my career, man, I'm like on, I'm kind of like on cruise control right now. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? I got 18 projects out, like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like, that's I got weird. I got a lot of shit out, man. I got like, I got a fan base that, I'm more so focused. For me personally, I don't think I'm more so focused on trying to hop on as many tours as I can. Not a outsiders back open, you know what I'm saying? But or writing songs for other people and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really, I'm not, my focus point ain't like trying to be like the main star or some shit. Like that was not the dreams I'm chasing no more. You know what I'm saying? That's not the goals I'm chasing no more. So I don't see it interfering with my career at all. Because my career is what it is. Like I'm gonna continue to push it out when I want to. I'm gonna continue to give you this package, and you know what I'm saying, you either understand it or you don't. You'll understand it later, shit, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm not really into it like trying to sell, like trying to like I'm the biggest, I'm the best. Like that's not, you know what I'm saying? I may talk the shit, but that's not the goal of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
It's kind of backwards in what most niggas how most niggas work, but it's just what I want to do. You know what I'm
saying? You'd have been there, did that.
I did it all. Shit.
Still gonna continue your music, but it's time for the business side of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I get it.
Sure.
I get it all the way. Yeah.
So, and I think I know a lot. Like I think I'm like know a lot on just how to like guide. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but I think I'm pretty good at guiding people in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
That experience.
And they'll find something down that line.
Yeah, for sure. So how is it working with all the household names you done work with?
Shit, man. Shit, cool for real. Everybody been cool for real.
Like what's a vibe studio session with Days Loaf?
With Days?
Cause y'all like this.
Yeah, Days is my dog. Days is different, man. I remember I was working on my Find One project, right? And she's on there, but people used to be like, "Where's she at?" Like she's on the ad libs of a song, right? But she was like, just I remember the direction of the record that she's on. Just for instance, I was going somewhere different, and I played it. I was like, "What you think it is? Ooh, you gonna hop on this?" I'm thinking about this, but I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her what I was thinking. I remember that. I didn't tell her what I was thinking. I was just played the beat. And she started saying some shit, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Like, she's like the left field, like shit. Like when you hear something, or like you try to create something, you have something in mind, and what you have in mind is probably typical to what everybody else probably hears. Like, if you hear a beat, you think it's gonna be like, this might be for the bitches, okay, this might be for my niggas, like, or this might be on some weed shit or whatever, right? You have like a direction on what you think something sounds like. She'll come in and say something completely different, and you be like, "What the fuck? Where'd that come from?" And you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
that's that like, originality right there.
Nah, for real. Like her mind is just different. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
You got a song with B.O.B. How was that session though? Yeah. Like, cause that nigga is like, it's great. Like for real.
Nah, B.O.B. is fire. I didn't. That was in the studio. That was my brother Jaron Benton. He's in Atlanta. He was one of the XL freshmen from back in the day from Atlanta. And when I moved to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta for about like 2-3 years. Me and him locked in, and we just got real. That's like my brother this day, man. Like that's my nigga. And he put me on that song. He's cool with B.O.B. and all them niggas and shit down there and shit. So B.O.B. from Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he cool with all them niggas, and he did a session and did a song with them niggas and put me on like, come on, put you on this bitch. Come on. I was like, all right, I need that.
But yeah. how was that feeling though? Like, nigga, I'm on a song with B.O.B.
Oh, man, that was crazy. Yeah, it was
crazy.
You know
what I'm saying?
That was crazy. I was like, yeah.
At that time, B.O.B. was like at the top of the game.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like, nigga.
Like, what you doing to get back towards that lane?
What, like sound wise?
Like the big industry
Oh, industry got that
man.
shit.
You
I
know what
mean,
I'm
really,
saying?
I've been writing this shit a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? And just writing this shit. Like, I'm not even necessarily like forcing somebody in particular, but just like writing songs, and then being like, "Yo, you might sound good. This might sound good with you, or this might sound good with you." Just being like that is like it puts you in rooms with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then I got features with everybody too. Like still, like niggas still rocking. Like I just got my new project, Diamond in My Cardi's. That's how I write it down. That I got Cash Kid on there. I got Drago on there. Bodie James, Sam Shabazz. I got a collective of people on there that just like are really just amazing in the studio. Like they just I don't know, man. It's just the vibes in the studio with them type of guys is just, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just around and shit. That should be happening for real.
So what motivates you to like even want to do a song? Like, you know, we'll give you that vibe to, you know, to make that hit, to go in the studio. Like, I need to make this type of song, or I feel this type of way. Do you have you
Yeah,
gotta
more
be
so that.
going through a feeling,
Yeah,
a
more so that.
situation, or something like that, or
Hmm.
you could just go in that bitch naturally and just set fire to the booth?
Yeah, I feel like it's a variety of ways that people record. You know, at least I record. You have like your intentional like session, like my intention is to go in here, this is how I feel today, I had a stressful day or I had a great day or whatever, and I'm going to express this on whatever the fuck I hear. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to somehow interpret this on that. And then you have like where like you just got to go in there, it's a work day. It's like, okay, I got to come up with these records for these people, or I got to come up with records for the label or whatever. So okay, I got a batch of beats, I'm just going through, this is what this feels like, okay, this is what that feels like. And then some days just be like, shit, like whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's unpredictable. It's like, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck just comes to mind. Like, you just be like, fuck it. There's no intention there. It's not like you're trying to fucking, you don't have to do anything for anybody. You just like in the studio fucking around. Oh yeah, I heard this beat. Oh yeah, I like this beat. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. You just freestyle some shit. Come up with some shit. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
you freestyle a lot, or you write a lot, or kind of a mixture?
I do both, but I've been freestyling more lately. Yeah.
And why you think
Past
that?
2-3 years.
Is it a lot of artists then told me like it's
It
easier
is.
freestyling, like
It is. It like, but for me, it's only easier like when you recording yourself. Like if another nigga recording you, it's not because they have to stop and push play and push stop on their own. Like you have to tell them like, no, stop, hold on, wait a minute. Like you have, you know what I'm saying? Whereas if you do it on your own, like you kind of your pen, your finger moves as you think. You know what I'm saying? So you might not push stop immediately. You might like let the beat keep playing for a minute. It's just easier when you recording yourself, is what I'm saying.
so
You know
you
what I'm
know how to record yourself.
saying? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know everything.
So how
Yeah.
how big do you think that is for artists to be able to know how to work the equipment in the studio?
Man, it's a money saver. You know what I'm saying? It's a money saver. It's a time saver. Um, but you got to be honest with yourself. Like, are you doing it the right way? You know what I'm saying? You can't like, hey, but I mean, a lot of people can just record things. Like, even I don't know if you ever been to like a studio session where like niggas record a song and then they leave with the person, the engineer mailed them a song, but it don't sound good. Like, it's like, damn, I did it in a real studio, but it don't sound good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know what the fuck you doing. Like, be honest with yourself too. You know what
No,
I'm
for sure. Big
saying?
facts.
Yeah, yeah.
So you said you got a new project coming out. You got any
Yeah, out right now, yep.
videos following up behind that?
Yeah, yep. I'm probably gonna have a video for Big Timer coming out soon. That's the single I'm rolling with. It's E40 sample. Um, Kelvin, shut the fuck up. That's my homeboy Kelvin. Let's tell him to shut the fuck up. So basically, I was just rapping, freestyling some shit. That's my brother though. I'm trying to think. Me and Bodie might shoot the video for the joint we got on there. I don't know. I mean, just whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Working on my. I got a few. I know I've been working with Diego and Rule Stop Playing. Rule Stop Playing as far as videos and stuff. So yeah, whatever we just come to mind with. You know what I'm saying? I got certain things. The reason I haven't dropped anything yet so far is I got certain things I'm trying to line up and do a specific way, but I'm kind of getting impatient and like, you know what, we about to just shoot it like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Like, sometimes your creativity just gotta, you know what I mean? It's a timeline. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that's cool. We'll do that shit another time or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, man, let's get into your song real quick. You said Big Time.
Yeah, yep,
Big
Big
Timer.
Timer. Yeah, produced by my dog IROC says, IRS. And yeah, man, you know.
And this off Diamond in My Cardi's.
There you go. Yep.
Man, rapping in the camera phone.
That what's up with me. How they fuck with me. Know what's up with me. Poking around this dungaree. Know what's up with me. Westside fuck with me. Some double D's. You know, up and squeeze. Play with cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. You know what's up with me. When you're in the streets, you know misery no company. What you want from me? I ain't fucking me. You know what's up with me? Still the same niggas think. Poking out these dungarees. Pull up on your bitches, what I need. I got my own crib, I can fucking leave. Hey, I can fucking leave. I don't touch a thing. Fuck you mean? No shirt off in the Chevy with a Mona Lisa. Mama ain't safe, you know you beefing. I bring it to your door like you're a piece of little boy. I be fucking with the Lords, but I ain't a Jesus. I be playing with your toys, but I ain't a free bitch. I be screaming for the boys, so I got a weekend. I done jumped off in that water with shark for this weekend. Heard you run off with that water, that's right, you're cheating. You don't have dreams of nightmares at night like we did. Boogeyman on your porch, we found out who's doing that. Shine ain't me down like that. Yeah, you know what's up with me? Dog sitting on some rock, calling this cup of tea. I ain't seen the block yesterday, don't fuck with me. I ain't worldwide, just cost a couple G's. Big boss shit, you know what the cost is. Up dog shit, you come up when you lost it. Yeah, I've been balling all day while I'm lost it. Damn, but you know what's up with me? You in these streets, you know misery like company. You know what's up with me? Ain't nobody gave me shit, so what you want from me? Yeah. I don't be fucking niggas, I ain't fucking me. Still got the big poking my head dungarees. I'll go to
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. So what gave you the motivation to make that song?
Shit, man. iRock, man. He be sending me iRock is one of the greatest producers I've ever heard of from Detroit, man. I've ever seen in Detroit. Man, you know, he just iRock is a whole other beast, man. I've never seen someone who understands breakdowns, understands like how to put feelings into beats, how to like make it just right, like the right sounds. Like he has an incredible ear. He's been a producer for like years since Phil Me, since my first album. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, iRock, man. He produced for Days. He got some platinum records with Days, Future, fucking just a bunch of people. Ross, just all type of people, man. He's a phenomenon, man. Just low key kind of slept on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not advertised as much of like a Hellifer or Ant Beats or you know what I mean? Like a big time, like a big dog in the city like them.
He got the credentials though.
Oh no, he got the credentials. Like he platinum award winning producer. Like nigga is incredible, bro. Nigga's incredible. I've never seen nobody like him before, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So are you signed to a label?
I'm signed to Big Sean as a writer. I'm signed to Ethical Music as an artist, and I'm rocking with Street Lord Wine. I'm rocking with him real heavy on some things too, some other things. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. So he your man? He your actor manager, or you just?
No, not actor management, but he's just like liaison.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
Someone who's like guiding me around and like
kind
of like trying to put some things together for me. So yeah.
So you got any shows, showcases, tours coming up?
Yeah, I know Ethica got a tour coming up. I might be on that one. That's like in a couple weeks. Not sure if I'm on it yet, but I was told I'm supposed to be on it, so I'm trying to figure that out, get that squared away. If not, yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be other things coming up. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jaren, I just did my boy Jaren's tour this summer. Jaren Benton, I was just telling you about with B.O.B. and shit. He did a tour himself. I was just on his tour for like a couple dates. My boy Willie J Peso tours. My brother L Jenkins, he's in Atlanta. He tours and shit. So yeah, you know, I'll be moving around.
Yeah, you moving for sure.
Yeah, I'll be moving around for sure.
So I want to talk about the song Lifestyle.
Lifestyle, yeah.
Like, bro, you had the entire city
Yeah.
going crazy.
That
like,
was the time.
Kind of still to this day.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like,
You
to
know
this
what I'm
day,
saying?
man, they play that shit, man.
That's
It's
timeless.
crazy. It's crazy. I didn't, you know, it's crazy, man.
So what was it like making that? Like, was it like you knew you had a hit? Like, you take your time with that, or just like you made that bitch and was everybody just got to fucking with it?
Nah, man. So Lifestyle was fucking my nigga RJ Lamont produced it, and I used to bounce at like nightclubs and shit, right? I used to bounce. So RJ would DJ, and I bounce, right? And I used to hear this nigga bounce, play every night as I'm bouncing. And I'm just like, I'm a studier. I be studying shit. I don't drink smoke. I be chilling, just studying shit, right? I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Just studying like what make the crowd move, what niggas is bobbing to, what bitches is bobbing to, right? And then what the fuck is he playing up there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what the club owner allows, you know what I'm saying? Right. All these things I'm thinking about, all these things, bro. Every fucking night. I did that shit for like I technically bounced for like damn near 10 years, but it was like off and on. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, every day, but it was just, I just remember like being with RJ Lamont downtown Detroit, and he was the first nigga technically. A lot of people think it's DJ BJ. It was not DJ BJ. It was RJ Lamont was the first nigga who played real Detroit music, like in clubs. Now BJ used to play shit at parties, though. I would say that, but like when BJ had like a moment to play it like in front of a lot of people, he didn't risk his ball. He didn't pull his ball. He didn't strap his nuts on. You know, so for that, like he played it corporate. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
You know
yeah.
But RJ didn't give a fuck. RJ made them like a Detroit Power Hour. Damn. And I never seen it before. And I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And the club was rocking. Like he was playing songs that nobody heard of before, but you know it was a Detroit nigga because of the bounce, how it was. Right, and it was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like this nigga, he's just playing his own shit. It was almost like it was a bunch of Detroit niggas at the club every night that would go pay him money and say, play my shit. And he'd just take the money. That must have been what was happening. So it was like, nigga, who the fuck are these niggas you playing?
The Power Hour.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? He was playing Vezo before Vezo. He was playing Teamies before Teamies. He's playing Underground Doughboy shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? He's trying to lose his job? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, they don't want to hear. Then I look at they going crazy. I'm like, okay, I gotta fuck with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I sent him my shit. At the time period, my shit really wasn't like underground Detroit sound. It didn't have that grit yet. It kind of sounded like I was trying to be a little too polished. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, which is fine too, but I'm just saying it didn't. But I'm here right now, so we gotta work here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sell my work here. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I got cool. Me and RJ, we got cool, whatever. And I said, yo, I kept trying to sell him playing my records. He was not playing my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? But he told me that he did beats. I'm like, well, shit, send me some beats. So he sent me a bag of beats. They were ass. I'm telling you, straight up guy, I'll be honest with you. They were ass butter juice. I was like, what the fuck is this shit this nigga sent me, bro? Like, he want me to rap on this shit, bro? But I was like, nigga, you know what? I'm going to be political, man. I'm going to be real with you. I kind of was fake a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna be political, man. I'm just gonna rap on these ass beats, man. Fuck, man. And I tried to rap on something. I was like, I can't get jiggy with this shit, and I threw that shit away. So a year or so go by, and I was dealing with a company with a crew, well, not a company, a crew that I had made with two other people. And I don't really rock with them right now, that's why I'm saying it like this. But shit, but everybody in the crew, we all tight except for this one person. But I'm not gonna talk about that. But me, Days, Tone, we all tight. So nigga, I created this brand with a crew of niggas and with a couple other guys, and we used to have meetings and shit about like, okay, remember I was telling you how like somebody had pushed them. Every artist had a person that was pushing them. Yeah. So that's when I was on that type of time. Like, yo, I need somebody to help. I need help with this shit. I can't do this by myself. So, when we created this brand, we used to have meetings. And the meetings would be for me. But by the end of the meeting, they wasn't really fucking with me and my shit. Like, not on they was like, man, we just couldn't come to terms as to what's the best play for me because the music I was making was not like what technically what niggas wanted to hear, kind of sort of like it was a little bit too polished. You know what I'm saying? If I not I'm not trying to give us a props, but like you know what I'm saying? Like
No, I get
it was
what you're
just
saying.
it was too clean.
Too
like,
industry type shit.
Yeah, it was too industry. You know what I'm saying?
I get
So, and I think that's where people kind of thought I was like, I would be good in the writing world because I don't really fuck the writing world for real. But I fuck around the writing world. It's a blessing. but I said to say that so the circle it all up. What I'm saying is that we used to have meetings and they didn't go the way that I wanted them to go, and they didn't go the way that they wanted them to go. So I was in my mama attic. Nigga, staying in my mama attic, nigga. I went back to square one. I was like, man, let me go tap in these fucking RJ beats, man. Maybe this nigga knows something I don't know. I had to humble myself. I had to.
For sure.
Man, I went in that bag of beats, and Lifestyle was in there. And I was like, okay, I can kind of get jiggy to this. I was like, let me just tell my life story. Fuck it. Like, let me just not try to be like a sweet rapper. Let me just tell you who I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of our style, though.
That's what the fuck. You see what I'm saying? Let me just tell you exactly what I'm going through right now. Right now. And that's where Lifestyle came from. Like, nigga, it was like, I bet you, I basically, I'm going through all this bullshit, but I still feel like my life is the shit. I bet you love this lifestyle, nigga. Like, that's really what the whole concept of it was. You know what I'm saying? And I recorded it, and then I was like, okay, it's kind of straight. I still was like, it's straight. You know, whatever. I can see the Detroit fucking with it, but I'm bigger than Detroit. Fuck that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I put out a whole project. Didn't even put lifestyle on there. Didn't even put lifestyle. I was like, nah, lifestyle ain't good enough for this project. Hell no, this shit too crazy. And I had some crazy records on that project too. And they were popular songs, but they didn't take me over the top. And then I was sitting here and I was like, man, what the fuck do I do? When I got this lifestyle record, fuck it, let me just throw this shit out. Man, I threw that shit out on SoundCloud, and the niggas from the radio station had seen me posted or some shit saying it's on SoundCloud. I guess they was at work, but they was like on break or some shit. They just played it. Man, that nigga, Dr. Darius and Greg, Buckethead Greg, that nigga called me. Hey, nigga, what the? Send me this shit right now. You got the clean? I was like, yeah. Got some of the clean. That nigga just started playing it, and that shit just took off. You know what I'm saying?
I can honestly say, man, you got a lot of people through
life
with that song.
Yeah,
through that summer with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people who felt like they had haters and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rejuvenated.
Like me. Like, I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking on me, but I know a lot of other people can relate too, though. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, I appreciate that.
Man, I appreciate that.
So
shit.
How did it feel like to have a #1 song in Detroit? Like you growing up, I know obviously you listen to Blade, Big Hurt, like you seen all them having the top songs. Like you like, nah, nigga, bitch, I got the #1 song in this bitch.
I got the one. See, this is where my journey gets rocky because I dropped my song Lifestyle and it's going crazy. And Dej is in my crew. Dej Loaf is. So on the song, the original Lifestyle, I say, Merc a nigga over Dej Loaf. So it had niggas like, who the fuck is this Dej Loaf bitch? What are they talking about? What the fuck are they talking about? What the fuck is this? So, like, you know, it was kind of like letting niggas know, like, Dej is like, she with us. You know what I'm saying? So she literally told me, like, a week after I dropped Lifestyle, she was like, man, I'm about to drop this song called Try Me. I think I should just drop it like you drop Lifestyle. I was like, yeah, fuck it, do that shit. Our management that we had at the time hated Try Me. The nigga was like, I had a personal, not personal, I ain't gonna say that. I was with him one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? And he was telling me how he despised this song. And he had his reasons for why he despised it. He was like, this is the worst mistake I swear to God to my kids, this is the worst mistake she could ever do. Stupid ass bitch, da, da. And I'm just sitting here like, all right. I didn't say, I'm not gonna lie and say I said you was tripping, but I'm gonna say that I was more so like, bro, it's just a song. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like,
a lot of people back then didn't like singing for some reason.
Yeah, Nick, they didn't like singing, and I think really, in his defense, I think what he really didn't want was her to jump off the porch with this super gangstified song, and now you might be attracting that type of attention towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's mentally where I think he was at for real. I hate to give him props, trust me, but I gotta give him props. I mean, I can understand that, but at the same token, I just feel like niggas, bro, it's a fucking song.
Yeah,
like you overthinking with this shit, bro. You overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas just put shit out every day. It might make it, it might not.
Right.
Man, she dropped that motherfucking song, nigga. Man, that shit got to the Bay. The Bay went crazy to it, and the rest of the world went crazy after that. And yeah, so I had Lifestyle. but she had Try Me. So as a crew, we was like, yo, Oba, we love you, but this Try Me is across the world right now. Like we got, can you just follow Days real quick? So I had to put my career kind of sort of on hold for a little second, you know what I'm saying? Like, or the focus of my career, you know what I'm saying? On hold for a second. And, you know what I'm saying? I had to fucking, let the queen be the queen. And you know what I'm saying? And she did her thing. And then when it was my turn, you know what I'm saying? I came back with the Lifestyle remix and, other stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It still happened, but, it was just a little rocky. It was a rocky journey because it was like, damn, nigga, like, I got the torch, but she got the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just no brainer to let her roll with it first. But I mean, those type of decisions you got to make. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I could do it over again, I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't have done that. I probably would have went my own solo way and was like, Days, I rock with you forever, but I'm not going to follow. I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to do mine and see where my shit lands. You know what I'm saying? If I could do it all over again, I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I probably would.
But y'all still got a good relationship though. So.
Yeah, me and her tight as fuck. I was just talking to her the other day. Yeah, we tight as fuck. She brought me out at Rolling Loud last month.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was slapping too.
Nah, Rolling Loud was crazy.
That's what's up.
Shit, I'm kind of salty because I couldn't really get off the way I wanted to because I couldn't get to the end of the stage because she had brought her own people up and shit, the fans and party with us and shit. And that was cool, but the thing was it had rained, so the stage was real wet. And I ain't want a chance like trying to slide by people and then fall because they before we got on stage, we literally was on the stage behind the stage, and the engineer nigga was like, "Hey, it just rained. Don't walk too fast on there, or you might bust your ass." All right, bye. Good show. And niggas just left, and we was like, "Wait, what?" Nigga, like, so my mind was just thinking of that the whole time. Like, I'm not busting my ass and Rolling Loud, bro. I'm not gonna be that nigga, dog. So. Yeah, nigga, but nah, that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? Sure. That shit was hard. I wish I could have walked to the end of the stage though, but that shit was hard though. And a big blessing, man. Thank you, Days, for that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That was real nigga shit.
So who's some of the big artists that you will be wanting to work with? Like I need to get on a song with them to make some shit pop again.
I don't really have no art. I don't really have no intentions with no artists like that. But I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, believe it or not, actually, I'm I'm very fond of as an artist of like Eminem type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck we rap about, but I told my man, hey, if I gotta kill my auntie, fuck it, she out of here. Let's go, Em. I will kill the fuck out of my auntie to hop on the song with you, my nigga. She's out of here. Easy. She's toast. It's not even I want to second guess it. She's gone. I do her bold too. I mean super bold. They be like, damn.
Oh my life.
I won't give a fuck.
I can't.
But I'm knocking out that song with him.
No, for sure. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so like now that you like seasoned in your career, so like you just said like 5 minutes ago, like you had to basically change your sound towards Detroit.
Yeah, to where I was from. I had to give niggas where I was from, how I am. Like I was so busy trying to like be an outcast, like trying to like stand out from everybody that's around me. When really I just should have just embraced everything that was around me, where I'm from. And that's when things changed for me. That's when things started looking up.
So now, are you getting back into your bag, or are you still like trying to be pleasing to the crowd?
Oh, now I'm definitely more in my bag. Now it's more like because my bag is my original. You know what I'm saying? Like my intentions are different now. You know what I'm saying? Before it was like I used to be one of them niggas to be like, I put a song out and I put it on Facebook. This is the biggest song of the year. Nigga, ain't nobody heard this fucking song. What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you? Who are you talking to? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I would look back at those shits and be like, damn, okay, I used to be that guy. Now there's no more of that. I don't give a fuck if it's the biggest song of the year or the worst song. I don't give a fuck. This is how I want to express myself. And that's when you at your purest state. You know what I'm saying? Creating shit.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck who like it or not. I'm just doing this shit because I want to.
For sure.
You got some good stories out of me there.
Yeah.
You told some of these stories before.
That's what's up. So how is the like the hate? Like the negative side of all this shit.
Yeah. So it's like it's a few things I think about. A lot of times I know, and I always subconsciously thought this, but I actually like seen it in real life and like in live time. Like I was arguing with some niggas on Twitter and shit earlier this year. Like, so I was arguing with some younger niggas on Twitter.
Not the Twitter fingers.
Yeah, and I'm just talking shit. I'm just trolling, bro. I don't give a fuck about this shit. So I was arguing with some niggas on Twitter and shit. And they was saying, this was what the tweet was. They fried the fuck out of me. Listen, they hold the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. All right, the niggas is funny. The Twitter niggas are hilarious. So the nigga was like, he put it on Twitter. He was like, imagine getting into your bitch car and she put on some Oba Rowland. Bitch, get out. Like some shit like that, right? So you know,
I'm ready to beat the nigga ass.
Yeah, right. But on the flip side, I'm like, well, at least your bitch is playing my shit.
Right. You feel me?
But also, no, wait a minute, bitch, don't kick the bitch out. What the fuck? You can't play my shit.
I come get this bitch. Where you at?
So on some trolling shit, I seen the tweet wasn't like, they didn't at me or no shit. But a homeboy of mine was looking for some links or some shit of mine. And he seen the shit like in a little search thing.
When you typed
shit.
your name?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So he sent it to me on some joking shit. Like, these niggas frying you. So I'm like, all right. You think I'm not gonna holler at these niggas? Please, niggas. So I'm getting right at them. What's up, niggas? Yeah. What's up? I'm Twitter fingering back with these niggas. What's up, niggas? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm in the car, nigga. Yeah, bitch. Like, I'm talking about little shit. And they like, oh shit, actually see this shit. They get the cook in my ass. So I'm like, oh, these niggas going crazy. So I'm trying to cook niggas and shit back and shit. And no, we not really cool, but we cool off the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas respect that shit. Like, I ain't no fucking ego type of nigga like that, but it was the reason why I said that story. You know, you said, the hate.
Yeah, the hate.
But you know, so we did like Twitter got this thing where you can do like a spaces. So like you can actually verbally talk to niggas now, like a group chat.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's fire. They did that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this nigga Oba fooling with some shit, right? So I jumped in the spaces. I'm like, yeah, man, what's up, man? Who the fuck ain't playing Oba, nigga? Nigga. And you know, niggas got to telling me what they thought about me. And I was like, wow. I never knew niggas thought that. Niggas think that I have never done no street shit. They think I'm just a Poindexter. And I was like,
is these niggas from Detroit?
They from Detroit, bro. And
they gotta be some young niggas.
A little bit younger, but not that much younger. Like, I tapped afterwards just to make sure things were straight. I tapped in with my friends, like, hey, you heard of these guys? And yeah, but I kind of know the locations that, I'm like, these niggas, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
dumbass niggas.
Yeah, like, I think I'm right here. Nigga, it's not even like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, but, it's just, I when you say the hate, like, I know that, like I said, man, this is such a realistic city. And, like, most of the artists that have popped out of here and became big artists from here, big names, household names from here, are the guys that, like, have a story connected to them that's like, oh yeah, he did this specific thing. And I don't really have too many of those, even though I have done, maybe, allegedly, some things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care about to be glamorized like that. I've never cared about that. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it was like, I'm just trying to do this shit so I can do this music shit for real. Like, I never was trying to be like, yeah, I'm the hardest nigga over here with this shit. Yeah, ain't nobody. This has never been like that with me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the only type of hate that I've experienced that I could think of off top.
So you ain't never had like you don't talk too choppy in your shit, but like you might say some shit, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never had nobody like, oh man, I don't, nigga, say what you live, do what you live, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, or try at a show or something like that. You know?
That's
you
fine.
know how it be like, you know how the Dope Boys had their little thing at Kobo and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't went through that type of experience.
Man, I'm blessed. Nope.
For sure, yeah.
I'll leave it at that. I think that
that means people fuck with you.
That means people fuck with me for in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I also think that I don't come with that type of energy trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, hold a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them days over with. You know what I'm saying? Especially with me. So, I'm trying to think if I ever. I remember this was some rap shit. It was in Ann Arbor. I had a show once. Somebody they wasn't arguing with me. They was arguing with my mans or some shit. And it was like, yo, calm down. Like, that shit got handled immediately. It was like nothing. Nah, nope. I've been blessed to never have no situations like that. And I move accordingly too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fool
out here. Shit.
Yeah, I ain't no fool. You know what I'm saying?
I want to touch on this though. How you feel about the takeoff situation?
Oh man, that shit's fucked up. That's fucked up. They got various stories that, are floating around. And fuck the situation. I didn't know him personally, but he was cool with a lot of my close friends, and everybody always had great things to say about him. I mean, I'm talking about years ago. People always say great things about him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a fucked up situation.
Yeah,
Fucked up
it's
situation.
crazy.
Fucked up situation. Some wrong place, wrong time. Sometimes just the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like thing gets taken out of context. You know what I'm saying?
What would be your best advice to all the upcoming artists, or even the artists that's out here doing it? Like, what's your best advice to them to move out here, like to try to reach a point, a successful point that you didn't reach in your career? Like,
Um, hmm. What you mean?
like what can
Safely or like how to move to like advance themselves, or what do you mean? Like,
the whole nine? Like, a lot of artists like don't know how to move. Period.
yeah.
Like you just spoke on it a few minutes ago. Like they like literally don't know what they doing. Like they need a guide. Like they need like, especially Detroit. I really speak on Detroit because that's where we're from. You know, we here. A lot of artists think they know the business, and then when you get to the real business part, they looking
Mm-hmm.
dumb as hell because
Mm-hmm.
they really don't know how to move.
I
You
would
know,
say definitely study, man. Like definitely study, man. I used to date this girl, and I used to tell her like, you know, certain things like she got goals and stuff for her own and shit. And I was just telling her like, okay, yeah, you can do that, like, but you gotta sacrifice this for that and this for that. And the things I was saying just kind of sounded like unrealistic to her. And I was like, look, like I'm not saying that I'm the nigga that knows only this the only way you can succeed in life. I'm just saying that you got to figure out what you want to do, and you got to choose how you gonna sacrifice, because everything comes with sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So I know my best friend Tommy Walker from Detroit vs. Everybody, nigga, we stayed in the crib. Nigga, I've never been in no spring break. I ain't never been in no fucking nigga. No white party, no black party. Nigga, I ain't never to this day. I ain't never did no shit like that. I sacrificed time and energy towards doing work more so than partying, having quote unquote fun with niggas and doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I have the most luxurious life of all time now, but I'm just saying like I've had motion that is going to be here well longer than me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going, my motion's still gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's about what you want out of this shit. Like, you know, if you want a fucking boutique, you know what I'm saying? You want a successful boutique, and you got to put sacrifices in to make that shit really outshine other boutiques that are successful around. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
it's in anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I would say, man. Just sacrifice.
Yeah, I heard sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
It's a motherfucking big thing out here
And
for
now
real.
no negative evil shit either. Like, we ain't on that weirdo shit either. I'm talking about just sacrificing your time and, you know what I'm saying, what you
Yeah,
usually discipline more so.
yeah,
It's really discipline. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, nigga, I'm trying to lose weight right now. Nigga, shit. Discipline,
You
nigga.
gotta be
Shit.
disciplined, right?
It
For
is what
sure.
it is. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So where can all the people find you? Find your music, your videos,
Yeah.
everything. Do you do movies?
Hey, I've been in a couple movies too. I forgot
Okay.
about that. I've been in a couple
Yeah, you
movies,
want to
yeah.
talk about where they
Yeah.
can find the movies at? You on
First,
Tubi, Amazon Prime,
yeah,
what?
Tubi, with First Lady 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a little
I'm
role in
watching that shit
there.
tonight.
um my the spot, RP my boy Lee Maloney.
Beezy shot that, right?
I think so. Lee and Beezy, yeah, that's the dude from
TMB.
yeah, Team Up. I say
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, shout
The
out Beezy.
spot, yeah, I got like a little small little cameo in there or something like that. I shot and released my own movie on Amazon Prime. And it's on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? It's free too.
What's that?
It's called Hope You Proud of Me.
Oh, OB proud of me?
No, Hope You Proud of
Oh,
Me.
hope you proud of me.
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
watching
crazy.
that. I got 2 movies to watch tonight, baby.
Yeah, so it's crazy you said that about the takeoff thing, because I was gonna do I don't know, man. Internet shit. I understand it's a way of life now, but I still don't feel too comfortable putting everything online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I've said this in conversation, like, you know, Hope You Proud of Me. That's what the movie was about, nigga. The entire, like, so I put an album out like 2020 was Hope You Proud of Me, and I put a movie out with it. And basically, the concept of it is that, nigga, being from Detroit, and I'm sure all urban neighborhoods, but I'm just speaking on Detroit. That's what the movie is about, based in Detroit. Nigga, we go through life with all type of things throughout the day, right? and to make it home at night is an accomplishment. Just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it back to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Because make it in the car.
Just to make it,
from.
bro, you know what I'm saying? Just to make it back to where the fuck you left, that's an accomplishment. Like, nigga, like, you should be proud of me that I fucking made it back because ain't nobody kill me. I ain't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no female trouble. I ain't getting no beefs. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that just put chills in my body, bro. That's real shit.
So, you know, the takeoff thing kind of really, I swear to God, it's funny you say that shit because I thought about that. I was going to put that out, but I was like, I don't give a fuck about no clout off the movie, off that type of situation. That shit's just a fucking situation. But it reminded me, damn, nigga, I made it home today. Like, nigga, if I could be broke as fuck, I could, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, just got fired. My mama don't like me, whatever, nigga. Like, but I made it home safe, and I got another shot for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, hope you're proud of me. So that's the name of the movie. When you see it, it's a little different, but I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna fuck with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I need to advertise that shit more, man, because it really is.
Yeah, you do. and like we got the light on our city right now for that shit too. So yeah,
it's really like I'm telling you, like you're gonna be like, damn, this shit's like it's not like it's shot good. It's not like flimsy and like it's not like no bullshit. Like
no, for sure.
I put a real movie together. That shit crazy, and it came out naturally too. And this is my real life story. Like it's very interesting.
Yeah, bro, so, you gotta put that shit up out here, bro, for real. I ain't gonna care.
Yeah. Hope you're proud of you, man.
Hope you proud of me. Yeah, y'all all go check that shit out for sure. For sure. So, are you open to being in more movies? Like,
yeah, I am. So my homie Bazaar from D12 actually, right? The nigga, he takes acting classes actually, right? And he was telling me like, yeah, you know, take these acting classes and do this and do that, and I was like, all right, I haven't done that, but he just inspired me, like, yo, I should like really get into it like all the way because, you know, it's just, you know, opportunities there, you know what I'm saying? That's all, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And then, you know, Dennis Reed, you know, he's been real positive and shit, so.
Yeah, well, I'm in a movie right now called Always Consequences on Tubi right now.
Okay, it's called who?
Always Consequences.
Always, okay.
Yeah, got Benzino in it, Christopher Dial.
I think I've seen that shit.
So they looking for more actors. I can definitely
let me know.
Do that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know, man. Let me know. I'm trying to get my feet wet.
And I made sure to give you a star role.
Yeah, it's on.
You feel me?
It's on.
So yeah, you was telling the people where they can find you at, your videos,
man,
your
listen,
movies,
man,
the whole nine.
If I ain't at your bitch crib, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm probably at the crib because I'm still on probation. But listen, you can get everything Oba Rowland, man. At Oba Rowland, whatever. Oba Rowland. Just learn how to spell Oba Rowland. That's the main thing. If you can fucking spell Oba Rowland, you can get through that fucking challenge, you'll be good. OBAROWLAND. You know what I'm saying? Abu, not Bubba, all that other shit you weirdo ass niggas be saying. My name is Oba Rowland. It's real simple. It's real easy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that shit. Snapchat, all that shit. That's what we on.
Yeah. So, man, we appreciate you rocking with us today, man.
Appreciate you for having me,
We're going to need you back in a few months for an update.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
All that.
So, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. On the Clock Radio. Till next time.
Yeah.